We're here at the beautiful Sheridan Resort in Nassau, Bahamas, where they're hosting the NACAC Congress. I'm here with the head of the NACAC, Mr. Teddy McCook, and welcome to the Bahamas. Oh, welcome home, welcome back.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Okay, let's talk about the conference now. Let's talk about the expectation coming into the conference. And now that we're here, we're getting ready to wrap up the final day. What are your thoughts?
Of course, I'm always one of those who feel that we need to continue to learn, to progress, and to bring in individuals with specific knowledge who can contribute to the development of our sport. And that's what we have done. We have been doing it now for 22 years. This is the second Congress of the NACAC Coaches Association. We're leaders in this particular area because the president of the IAF has been advising the other territories that they ought to have a coaches association, and we're leaders in that. And I think that those who have participated would leave feeling refreshed, and I trust gaining some new approaches to training in their particular countries.
Now let's talk about the support from around the region. Do you think this year was well supported?
Yes, as a matter of fact, not only was it well supported by other territories outside of the Bahamas, but a tremendous amount of coaches and PE teachers from the Bahamas attended, and that augurs well for the sport in this region. I know that your islands are spread out quite wide, but to look and see so many coaches coming from outside of Nassau and Freeport is a clear indication that the sport is alive and well in the Bahamas.
I don't know if you're aware of it, but the number of our PE teachers attended the conference, and basically a lot of them also span from around the Caribbean. So even though they may be attending it here in the Bahamas, but a lot of them are based here and also doing it as an extension of their PE program. Talk about this, taking this program what they're learning here into also even to just the general school systems.
Well, you know, we have always maintained a PE program in Jamaica, and one of the things that I have been discussing throughout the territories that comes under my responsibility is that they ought to bring back PE, because this, I think, would help in the development of the sport, not only in track and field, but any sport that they're going to be involved in. And so I'm extremely pleased that there's so many PE teachers that have taken the time to come and to be a part of this conference.
Okay, when we come back, we'll talk about the Carifta 2012 in the Bahamas.
Bahamas Athletics Today is brought to you by REJ Sands and Company Limited, insurance brokers and agents. Scotiabank, Jazztel, Sky Bahamas, Geneva Brass Seafoods, and Consumer's Choice Auto Parts and Accessories.
We're here with Mr. Teddy McCook, again, the NACAC president, and we're going to talk about Carifta now 2012. The Bahamas has a brand spanking new 16,000-seater stadium. Have you had a chance to view it as yet?
No, but on my way to the airport, I'm going to be seeing it.
Okay, I guarantee you will be impressed. Talk about the buzz that you're getting from your office in Jamaica about Carifta next year in the Bahamas.
Well, you know, coming to the Bahamas for Carifta over the years has always been a treat. There's always something that you can look forward to that you didn't expect. And it's always been something that I've always allowed the athletes to not only participate at a comfortable level, but leave with a feeling that they're participating in an event and in a country that has a conscious concentration on the development of track and field. And as such, I think that the athletes throughout the NACAC area will be looking forward to the Carifta 2012.
Now, because of the fact that the Bahamas is further north in the region, should we still expect a full turnout?
Oh yes, it doesn't matter where the Carifta is held now. People understand that this is the major event in the world at junior level, and so we're expecting a tremendous turnout of athletes.
Now, last year it was held in Montego Bay, Jamaica. This year it was in Hamilton, Bermuda. Last year it was a little bit of a challenge, came down to the wire and you pulled it off. Talk about what goes into pulling off a pretty good, successful Carifta Games.
It's all to do with the organization. And you have tremendous experience here in organizing the events. And then, of course, we depend so much on volunteers in our particular region. And you have always had a good support of volunteers in this particular region. I have no reason to believe it's going to be any different. And as such, with the level of coaches that I see here, the usual volunteer support, and what you might not know is that there are so many Jamaicans here that they always extend some support to the Jamaica team coming here, and I have no reason to believe it's going to be any different.
One final question. 2014, 2015, the IAAF introduced the inaugural World Relays. Talk about that for the region, because for the most part, the Caribbean pretty much are always the ones to watch in the relays.
Yes, it is something that we have been talking about for the last 3 years. And clearly, it was going to be inaugurated either in the Bahamas, Jamaica, or the United States, because these are three tremendous relay countries, probably the top 3 relay countries in the world. And as such, I'm extremely pleased that during my watch here at in this NACAC area, that is coming to the Bahamas. And I think it's something that we can look forward to with a certain amount of anticipation, because it's a new event. And I am sure that the Bahamas, you know, with the assistance of their Caribbean colleagues, will ensure that the event maintains a standard as is expected by the IAF.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. McCook.
Thank you very much for having me.